Hey everybody, it's Dr. Kara, and here we are at video number 4 in our 4-part series of how to talk to your pet. And I hope you've had just this awakening, this eye-opening, paradigm-shifting, heart-expanding experience over this weekend, and that you're feeling the rewards of doing the work. So sometimes when we learn new stuff, it's hard to apply it, but I'm hoping that this is really super practical and easy to apply, and that you've had a chance to try it out with the animals in your life. I know I've heard from so many people who have. It's so fun. It's so fun to see all of your comments and see how it's going. And it's so specific and so practical and so helpful. And I just want to share some of them here because I think it's so exciting and it's so fun to see all of the energy and the excitement and the opening, just just the paradigm shift and the awakening and everything. So Carolyn had her horse come in right when she called, which was totally new. And Jackie's cat was scratching her with the claws for attention, and she sent a picture, and the cat then pulled her claws back in and did exactly what Jackie sent her the picture about. So now she doesn't have that. Those cat scratches, they hurt and they're itchy. So now she doesn't have that anymore in her life. Now when the cat wants attention, it has a way to get attention that's really friendly, and it actually invites attention, the good kind of attention. Susan's dog started to jump up, but when she sent a picture, it calmed down and kept its paws on the floor and walked over to get the treat, which was the first time that had ever happened. Chris used a grounding cord for herself and her dogs, and that changed everything for her. Shannon is using Kiss and said it's making a huge difference for her. Janice invited her cat to sit and wait for the food while it was being prepared, and that worked. So, people are having great results. It's just so fantastic. Wendy enjoyed this really special moment with her cat, having this much deeper heart-centered heart connection with her cat in the morning. And Deborah discovered that she's clairaudient, and she said that she is exhilarated by the paradigm shift and the process of learning these new tools, because that's it. Like when you learn something new, things can be new. You can have a new way of being in the world, a new way of experiencing the world, a new way of doing things. And so, and that's exciting and it's fun. And so I hope you're all experiencing that, even though I may not be getting your comments and feedback about it. But the bottom line is this is really working for people. They're getting results. They're trying new things. They're getting different results, and it's making their lives better. And that's what I set out to do. I wanted to make your life with your pet better. So I don't know that I have to say who I am anymore, but it's me, it's Dr. Kara, host of the Animal Wisdom World Summit, founder of the Animal Wisdom Circle, and creator of How to Talk to Your Pet, the proven 4-step system that teaches everyone to talk to their pets or to any animal. And I'm also the author of all these books that you see around me that help people get closer to animals in a lot of different ways, whether it's watching dolphins or paying attention to wildlife or getting spiritual messages from animals and applying them. That's what I am all about. So, my goal in this series was to answer the number one question that I get which is, can I talk to animals? And then the follow-up question is like, well, if I can do it, how can I do that? So this is the 4 steps that you can use to talk to animals. So, and hopefully you're feeling that satisfaction, that joy, that excitement, that exhilaration that comes from really connecting deeply in a new way with your pets. So we've been through the first 3 steps. So step 1 was laying the foundation. I taught you how to do a grounding cord. Step 2 was all about sending clear signals, and we did 7 tools, the whole enchilada that day. So you have all of those tools to use with your pets or with any animal that you want to connect with. Step 3 is all about starting to become more aware of how to be a good receiver. And hopefully you figured out what your dominant sense is, what your dominant psychic sense is, what's the easiest way for you to get intuitive information. Um, and and start there. Start by focusing on that. Start with the easy one, the way that it's easiest for you to do it, and start to, and then you can branch out into the other senses, but start there where it's easy. And then the question I'm getting now is how do I ask a question? How do I ask a question and get an answer? How do I know that this is working? And that's what I want to teach you how to do today. I don't know, I was looking for the right word there, but I want to teach you how to put all of these pieces together. And so we're going to do something that I've never done before outside of a class. So I'm feeling like this whole thing is a big stretch for me, but it's definitely a big stretch to go, oh my God, I'm giving away my best stuff. But it's like, I want this to be out there in the world. So take it, use it, love it, go for it. So today I'm going to walk you through doing an intuitive reading. And the way that I teach my classes is that it's kind of like riding a bike. You start with the training wheels, and in this case, it's not just, the 2 training wheels on either side. It's like there's kind of layers of training wheels. So we're going step by step, really simple, really easy. And then this is putting all the pieces together, doing an intuitive reading using all of the skills. And once you get comfortable with this, it gradually becomes more and more natural, more and more easy, more and more quick for all of it to work. But in the beginning, you have to focus. You have to take the time. You have to set the stage. Otherwise, you're just not going to get results. It's too hit or miss. And that's a common experience, and that was definitely my experience before I learned these tools and practiced in this way, was sometimes stuff would show up and it'd be obvious and dramatic and it was awesome, and then sometimes when I wanted it to, it wasn't there, and I didn't know how to do it on demand. And so part of what I teach in my classes is, how do you make this automatic? How do you make you be in control of your intuition? Because it's your skills, it's your hardwiring. You should be the boss. You should be in charge of when it works and when it doesn't, and not just out there wondering, when is it going to work? And at the mercy of, whatever, the wind's blowing or whatever it is. So I want to walk you through doing an intuitive reading, knowing that this is not the final product. This is not, the end result. This is a stepping stone to getting that intuitive communication in real time with real animals. So we're practicing, but I just want you to get the experience to know that it's possible for you. You can always refine it in the future, but I just want you to have that first experience of, wow, I actually can do this. So let's jump right in and go ahead and do it. And before we do, I want you to do 2 things. Number 1, I want you to choose an animal that you want to connect with. So it could be an animal in your life today, or it could be somebody who's passed on. It could be somebody, a horse down the road, or a bird in the forest where you walk, or whatever. But choose that animal. Choose the animal that you want to connect with. And number 2, I want you to think of just one question. And how do we ask a question is a good question. So when you're thinking about that question, I want you to think about either a yes or no question or an open-ended question. So a yes or no question would be something like, do you like riding in the car? Do you like this treat that I give you? Open-ended question would be like, what's your favorite person? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite food? So really simple, really clear. There's no, no, what's the word? Not no hidden agenda, but nothing too complex, nothing too charged, too emotionally charged. It's going to be just really straightforward, yes or no question, or open-ended, what's your favorite something? Okay, so 2 things, who's the animal and what's your question? All right, and then we're going to use our tools. So take a moment to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. If you haven't set your grounding cord today, go ahead and set your grounding cord. If you've already set your grounding cord, just check it. Make sure it looks good. It goes all the way down to the center of the earth. Make sure that it's anchored there. Once that's done, bring your awareness up to your heart center. We're going to do 3 nice, slow, deep breaths. Inhaling new energy into your heart. Exhaling, radiating that love in every direction. Again, inhaling and exhaling. One more inhale, new energy in. Exhaling, radiating that love in every direction. And keeping your eyes closed, staying nice and calm, relaxed. I want you to picture yourself moving up a staircase. So walking up that staircase, it's almost like walking up into your higher self. And that staircase can be whatever you want it to be. But just walk up that staircase, feeling your vibration getting higher and higher with each step, lighter and lighter, moving all the way up the staircase. And once you reach the very top, notice that there's a spot there, a platform, a flat place. And I want you to picture the animal that you chose to connect with today there. So you can invite that animal to show up right there at the top of your staircase. Take a moment to acknowledge that animal. And when you're ready, ask that question, yes or no, or open-ended. And then simply wait calmly, monitoring whatever is your dominant intuitive sense, your easiest way of getting information. And notice what shows up. You might see something, hear something, feel something, or know something. And once you've received your answer to that question, thank the animal for being there with you and communicating with you. Thank that animal for answering your question and being the amazing animal that she or he is. With your intention, allow that animal to simply disappear from that ledge at the top of your staircase. And begin walking back down the staircase, turning around if it's appropriate, and moving down the staircase. Feeling yourself returning into your regular self with every step. Coming down, back into your body, back into your normal awareness, back down to your heart center. Take a moment to reflect on the answer that you got from that animal. Maybe it was a symbolic answer. Maybe you don't understand it yet. That's okay, but you could write it down, write down your experience, take some notes. Oftentimes intuition comes to us in a way that's surprising or that doesn't make sense in the moment. but it often makes sense later. So whatever answer you got, just accept that that was your answer, even if it doesn't make sense to you right now. And then take a moment to reflect on your journey over these last 4 days, from learning the grounding cord to sending clear signals to discovering your psychic sense to now having an experience doing an intuitive reading with an animal of your choice, asking a question that matters to you and getting an answer. Knowing that you have these tools and skills and abilities available to you all the time now. It's just a matter of practicing and refining your abilities. So congratulations on graduating from the 4-part mini workshop that we've been doing. I'm really glad that you have joined me for this. And this is just a taste of how to do an intuitive reading. We go much deeper into that in the How to Talk to Your Pet class, and I have actually several really reliable tools for amplifying the whole experience even more. So if you succeeded, if you had success today with this, that's great, and know that you can get even more. If you had kind of mixed results, know that there are tools that will be even more powerful for you if you want to do that, and we have those in the class. But, I just wanted to give you the experience of using all of these skills and the experience of creating that sacred space where you honor your intuition, where you honor that animal, and you honor the truth that the information is out there, that it's available to you, that you can ask for intuitive guidance and you can receive it. And you've now set the stage in a really powerful way to be aware and be receptive and be open and to be intentional with asking and getting an answer to your question. So thumbs up to you. Good job. And I want to just thank you again. I know I just thanked you a second ago, but thank you again for joining me. And I want to let you know that this is possible for you. So obviously, I can't teach everything in these 4 short videos, but hopefully you got a taste of what's possible and what you can do and how your dream can come true. And I want you to take a moment to just think about, what would it look like for me if I could talk to animals, if I could do this reliably, if I could do this powerfully, if I could do this professionally? I don't know what your dream is, but what would be possible for you? What's that dream? What's that desire that you have in your heart that you want to manifest in the world? What is possible for you if you talk to animals? And I want to offer some options of things that might show up for you if you kept going down this path. Number 1, healthier pets, happier pets, less stress for you, less hassle, less uncertainty, wondering about what your pet wants or how it's doing. You can help your pets so much more when you know what's going on. You can catch illnesses earlier. You can catch injuries earlier. You can help your pets heal better. You can honor their wishes. You can know what they want and honor what they want. You can understand their needs and desires. You can talk to any animal, anywhere, the spiders, the wasps, the butterflies, whatever they are. You can help your friends with their pets. You could write books about the conversations you have with animals. You could open healing clinics. You could reunite lost pets with their people. You can help shelter pets get adopted. You could find more meaning, more purpose, and more fulfillment in your life, and experience just the magic and the joy of being able to do this work in the world and make a difference for people and animals at whatever level you choose to do. It doesn't have to be professional, but if you just want to be able to do this, you can change lives and you can make lives better for people and animals just by showing up and being yourself and doing it, just like I did with Star that day. It was just a little thing, but it gave me such joy to just be able to help. So I want to remind you, remember, I introduced you to Kim, one of my students who's taken my classes, and what she said. I want to just reiterate what she said, because I think it represents what so many of us go through before we find the solution that will help us, the fix for us. So she said, when I found Kara's class, I'd been chasing my own animal communication dream for a few years. I'd taken classes, read dozens of books, attended workshops, had healing energy sessions, and I got nowhere. The tools and skills in this class have worked for me when nothing else did. And I hope you've had an experience of that this week with doing these exercises. I'm now reliably and regularly talking to animals. Talking to animals is the most beautiful, magical, and amazing thing I could do with my life. And by using the tools regularly, intuitive conversations with animals show up all the time. And it's becoming so easy and natural for me. My dream is finally coming true. That's from Kim. And that's, possible for you. It's possible for each one of us. If this is your dream can come true. And I would be so honored to be able to help you make your dream come true. So in the next video, I'm going to have an offer for you. And if you are ready to take your transformation to the next level where you can become an animal communicator at whatever level you desire, casual, just for your family, just for your friends, professional, traveling the world, whatever you want to do. If you're ready to take that next step and go to the next level, then definitely watch the next video that I have for you, because I have an offer that you're not going to want to miss. And I think that I've already let the cat out of the bag that I will be offering my How to Talk to Your Pets class, which I only offer twice a year. So if you want to be reliably talking to animals before Christmas, then please, please, please come and join me, because this is possible for you too. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait for, at least 6 months or 7 months or something like that. So registration's only open for a few days. I'm closing registration on Friday at noon Pacific time. And if you act fast, there's a bonus of a free 30-minute coaching session with me. So we can go into whatever you need to go into to find your success. And there's so many options for what that could be that I won't even talk about it here. We'll talk about it when you sign up. So that's available. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Thank you for your willingness to go out there and do everything. And if you're ready, thank you for joining me in How to Talk to Your Pets class. I can't wait to share everything with you. And this is everything that I know about talking to animals. It's all in one class, in one place. I give you all of it all at once. And that's it. You're ready to go. So I think it's an incredible value, an incredible opportunity. And if you are ready and feel like you want to join me, then yay. I can't wait to take this path with you. So have a beautiful day. And thanks again for coming and hanging out and trying all this stuff. And I look forward to seeing you wherever we connect again next time. Bye, everybody.